welcome with her presentation on creating energy through sponsoring the wildly successful, super stylish, Executive National Vice President, Christy.
And tonight, there's a million other places you could be. And for some reason, you chose to be here. So I believe that that was a divine appointment for you and for the other speakers. There was a message here tonight that you needed, that resonated in your heart, that was meant for you. You can take that and you can use that.
My journey started really at a young age. My mom had me at 15, and we lived behind a Pizza Hut in a small town in Kansas. She would oftentimes she wound up working at the Pizza Hut, and she would mess up pizzas and put them in the car, and that's how I would eat a lot of times. And I could probably eat more pizza than any of you in this room right now. I freaking love pizza. And we would oftentimes dig through trash cans to get cans to turn into the grocery store. But I remember being 11 years old and standing outside on my lawn, and I just looked up and I said, God, just show me how to get out of here. And I promise you, when I figured out, I'm going to spend my life teaching the world.
Is there any advice that you would give me that I can take with me for the rest of my life on my journey? What wisdom would you share? And he sat really quiet and he said, you know, Christy, I believe that when I die and I go to heaven, there's going to be 3 flat screen TVs. He said, the reel on the left, it's going to be a reel of all the things I've done wrong. And sadly, I'm going to be standing there for a really long time. The one on the right's going to be a reel of all the things I've done right. Sadly, I'm not going to be standing there as long. But the longest reel of all is going to be the one in the middle. And that's going to be all the opportunities I could have taken that I never took. And that day, that message changed my life. Because I'd always wanted to write a children's book, but I didn't think I was smart enough. I was a C/D average student. I never thought I'd be an author today of 4 books and my 5th one starting next month. But I'm telling you that it's never too late to do those things that you've been holding back on. Maybe it's a sorry. Maybe you need to call someone or tell someone, I'm sorry. Maybe you need to forgive someone. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to go a little bit deeper with your connection with others, or maybe the connection with yourself. Maybe you need to look in that mirror and love what you see and not beat yourself up every time you look in it and say what you don't love or what's not beautiful and what's not perfect.
Before I start sharing with you all these sponsoring tips, I want to share with you a story that some of you have read in my Ion Arbonne, a very familiar story called LOL. And it goes back quite a ways when I was writing an email back and forth to the great Bob Berg, who wrote The Go-Giver. And at the end of my email, I wrote LOL. And I get this email back from him and he says, Christy, I don't understand what's so funny. And so I'm sitting at my desk completely perplexed. I write back to him and I say, well, Bob, I do send you lots of love. And I get a phone call from him and he says, Christy, I'm rolling on the ground laughing. LOL does not mean lots of love, it means laugh out loud. All right, that's great because I've signed every text and every email for 8 years with LOL.